Alright, hello my friends, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. So they just added an MMR leaderboard to this game, which I'm very excited about. We're currently sitting at number 114 in North America, so if I win this game, there's a very good chance we break the top 100. Let's take a look at our options. Marksman Sledge is very weak to Stormcallers, although they did just add the Missile Interceptor, which is kind of interesting. Arclight Phoenix is an okay comp, and I do like Rhino Specialist. So I'm torn between these two. I think we're going to go with the Rhino spec. Pick up Arclight Phoenix as our starter. They have gone for Marksman Specialist. That's definitely one that I don't like. I personally have found that Marksman Specialist, you just lose all the time, but maybe my opponent is able to make it work. Into this, we need to go with some kind of chaff, so we're going to go with crawlers here, I think. I could also go with fangs. Maybe fangs is better into their crawlers. Obviously, Rhino spec into a steel ball opening is going to be a little bit rough as well. And yeah, let's go with fangs into their crawlers, and that way I can have my fangs potentially tank for what they're doing. Now, do I want to go for some kind of flank overload? I think it's very likely that they will, and if they do, theirs will be faster than ours. Let's have our Phoenixes kind of at the back here. Get my fangs spaced out, along with my Arclights a little more. Goal here being to have their steel balls hitting my fangs rather than anything along the lines of an Arclight. And let's put these back one tile so that they match. There we go. Alright, so opponent has actually gone for very widely spaced units and just put in more marksmen. Marksmen are, of course, very good against everything that we had, so that makes a lot of sense. Our Arclight was tagged to their steel ball there, so that obviously didn't work for us, and we're going to lose the turret. So we should lose this one. Of course, you do expect to lose the first round against Marksman spec. Can we get one kill? Alright, yeah, we got that kill at least. Hopefully their steel balls didn't level up, because the real problem facing a steel ball comp is if the steel balls level up. Shield Specialist doesn't do a ton against their steel balls. In fact, tech upgrades, like Tech Specialist is good, but is there anything that we're going to want here early? I suppose I could go for Electromagnetic Shot or Armor right away. Or Shielded Phoenixes alongside the Tech Specialist, and then it would pay for itself immediately. So yeah, let's grab that. We'll grab 2 fangs, and then we'll get a 100 cost upgrade. Gonna place these fangs. Let's see, can my fangs be placed where they'll split the steel ball aggro? Like if I were to have them right next to each other, but I don't want them directly next to each other, so let's have this steel ball. Because what I want is for the steel balls to split their aggro across 2 units. Looks like there's no way that that's going to happen, so let's just have our fangs definitely match up against their crawlers here. And then for our upgrade, I could go for EMP shot, I could go for charge shot, I could go for energy shield on the Phoenix. I think we're going to want EMP shot the most, because that will disable any steel ball shenanigans. And then let's unlock crawlers as well. Alright, they've just gone for way more marksmen, fair enough. Which obviously won't do super hot into the fangs, but did kill my Arclight. How did they kill all my units on the left here? I didn't see if they placed a missile or something. Because they just wiped all my fangs on this side. Yeah, they must have used a missile or something there. I'm a little confused by that. All right, I think we're going to skip this because we're not going to go into Steel Ball against all their marksmen. We do now have a Rhino, so I could have my Rhino try to tank, like, up front. I could go with a flanking Rhino here. So if I were to place this Rhino here, I could also just actually flank with the Rhino. Obviously, we want the Steel Balls not to hit the Rhino. What if I go Rhino in behind some fangs in the center? So we're going to go with that, and then I'm going to get shields on my fangs, I think. And then, honestly, probably just more fangs or more Phoenix. I could go for Phoenix with extended range next round. Probably don't want to go Phoenix into these marksmen, so we'll just go with more fangs, I think. Gonna start columning these fangs in here, and then I've got an extra 100, so let's just get attack enhancement as well. Alright, so they've gone for a shield. They have sledgehammers in against my fangs, that's totally fine. Have my Rhino coming in the center. I don't think it's going to kill... Yeah, it won't kill both marksmen in time, unfortunately. We can go for more Phoenix against these sledges. And then I'm going to go for some kind of shield. Wasn't expecting my Phoenix to actually trade with the marksman there. It's nice that we're breaking their shield as well. Also, my Rhino did kill their level 3 marksman, so that's a pretty nice pile of XP for us. Speed Specialist is going to be definitely good against their full marksman comp. Let's also definitely do some crawler flanks at this point. So I'm going to go for a nice backline crawler here. Nothing they have is going to aggro to that currently. I could Mechanical Rage my fangs. I could also go with Hackers or Fortresses as a shielding piece in front of the fangs. Probably going to tech into Hackers here. As you know, I love me some Hacker Fang. So let's get a Hacker on this side where it will start hacking their sledges. And then similar on the other side with a mass recruitment. Then also I'm going to upgrade this one Arclight unit. See if they answered the crawler flank. They didn't. They just went for enhanced range on their marksman. Hacker grabbing some steel balls is nice. I probably need more chaff clear, because this... some more arc lights on the flanks, because this hacker was targeted to crawlers the whole game, basically. Or I could go for extended range. I think this game's going to go long, so we'll probably want top supply. Ooh. Assault Fang also kind of cool against what they have. But yeah, I think this game is going to go long enough that top supply is going to be good for us. And let me go with another Arclight on the flank here to clear some crawlers. Another Hacker in the center. We'll get Hacker shields as well. Place this where it will help shield the fangs. I could also put it here where it will hack a a crawler unit, or here where it will cover both fang units. I think we're going to go here, and then I'll add in another fang unit with a mass recruitment. So this should help us get some units hacked right away, and then we'll do a couple of unit upgrades and get moving on this one. Alright, they've gone for missiles. They answered the crawler flank with some sledges. Missile shot their own sledgehammer. This rhino is also actually doing a lot of work. I can get a couple more rhinos. The Stormcallers I don't know about because their units are actually placed really far forward, so the fight is starting very early. So going Stormcallers, while it does break the hacker shields, I think is a real difficulty for them. And hey, we got there. All right. So let's take a look at my new MMR. See if we broke the top 100. Plus 23. All right, we're up to 2010. So MMR leaderboard, that places us at 113. So not quite there. Actually lost spacing over the course of that game because I guess other people... Oh no, it just hasn't updated. So if we look at where we will be, we're going to be at 102. Oh no. All right. Well, you know what? I think that's a pretty fun recording, so I'm going to keep going because I'm going to try doing a couple matches in one video this time, especially since that was only a 10-minute match. It's funny that it doesn't upgrade my position. Alright, here we go. So we're at 103, just behind the other person at 2010 MMR. So just need one win to break the top 100. And then I suppose we could check our global ranking as well. 311, so we'll break top 300 if we, in the world, if we win this next match. Oh, I'm never happy to see an opponent with such an MMR difference. I'm actually kind of glad they dodged. Because then if they win, you're going to lose like 50 MMR. Similarly, this opponent is, you know, clearly very experienced. Their combat power is very high, but their MMR is 100 points lower than mine, so there's a lot at stake for us in this match. Alright, Fang Phoenix. As you know, I do love me some Fangs, and I think that's probably the best unit comp here as well. Quick Supply with Fang Sledge is also pretty good. Speed Specialist with Steel Ball Crawler, though. That is a really, really strong Steel Ball rushing comp. Alright, let's try it. I'm not very comfortable with the Steel Ball rushes, but getting Speed Specialist with Crawler and Steel Ball is, like, basically purpose-made for this, so we're going to give this a try. And I think the setup that you're supposed to go for is something like columned crawlers with Steel Balls mixed in. Like I said, this is not a strategy that I am very comfortable with. So we'll see what we can do. And then I probably add another crawler as a defensive line over here. And then we could add in maybe just more crawlers. I could also have just gone for another Steel Ball unit. Do I want to be even more on the flank? Yeah, let's actually fully left side my units here, leaving a little bit of space in front in case I want to put more steel balls in front of the crawlers. And then probably just do another crawler unit on the flank. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure what the normal setup for this strategy is, because this is not a strategy that I am terribly comfortable with. But it looks like we should at least get the tower with our overload. They went for a flank overload of their own. I think we're going to lose this one, though, because they're going to have enough fangs. We'll see. If their fangs all target to my steel balls, we should be in good shape. The question is whether their sledges kill all my crawlers before my stuff can kill theirs. The goal also, of course, is to get leveled steel balls. Yeah, so now my steel balls are going to target all their fangs. So I'm going to need some chaff clear, of course, which you usually do by going Mustangs in this strategy. Extended range sledge, not terribly important, but you do want heavy armor if you're going for steel ball rushes. Let's grab... So do I go straight into Mustangs? I could go into some more crawlers. Obviously the crawlers are doing very badly over here right now. But I could go for a crawler steel ball unit in the center here. And, like, missile one of these fangs. Yeah, so what if we go crawlers, steel balls. We're gonna column the crawlers and place the steel balls here. And this way, they should be able to start fighting the fangs immediately. Actually, I'm going to back these up a little bit so the fangs don't get to shoot right away, because I want the fangs to target onto the steel balls. Nope. Let me place these here, and now those fangs should target the steel balls, and then we're going to missile this fang unit and give heavy armor to these balls. Going to unlock, I guess, fangs are going to be good chaff later on, and let's see how this goes. My opponent is aerial specialist also. Alright, so they've gone for columned tanks, but I think our balls are going to get there before their chaff does, so we're going to have at least some balls locked onto tanks. Gonna need some chaff clear here. I guess you just go for Mustangs. Alright, so it's just a few crawlers left and a bunch of steel balls versus a bunch of sledges. We are going to get their building, but again, we're going to lose this one. On the other hand, some steel balls will have leveled up, and that's a big power spike when they hit level 2. I guess we'll get to fry all these crawlers before their units arrive. No, because they went for extended range sledges. Makes a ton of sense against steel balls, because their HP doesn't really matter against the balls. This is why I never go this strategy, by the way. Probably have to go deployment specialist here. It's just too strong, although underground threat will let us win some rounds we wouldn't win otherwise. But then I'm going to unlock Mustangs and go for Mustang. We'll put a Mustang unit here to clear through all these fangs, and a Mustang unit here. And then do I just go like some fangs? More crawlers. I could take a loan and get more steel balls out. I think this might actually be a loan turn to get some more steel balls on the field. I could actually backline, like flank with some steel balls, like right here maybe. Because if I go for a loan, I can level some steel balls as well. So Yeah, let's do that. Gonna add in some more steel balls. And we'll place these ones a little further back so they can arrive along with these crawlers. Or I could just put them, like, right here. And then, alright. Let me... No, I don't like that placement. Let's actually just overload on this side more. We're speed specialists as well, so... Alright, so they're going to missile that unit. That's totally fine. Our Mustangs are now clearing some of their chaff pretty well. We'll go for explosive shots on our Mustangs. Maybe I should have just added in a third Mustang unit, actually. And then I probably want lifesteal on my steel balls next. Alright, so they went for some backline crawlers and flanked us. That's fine. Good play by them also to notice I was weak on this flank. Here I'm going to grab just skip, because we need to be able to add in more units this round, so we're going to Mustang this backline crawler unit. They've actually got it leveled up as well. Let's go with high explosive on the Mustangs. And then with one more remaining unit, I could just add in some more fangs as chaff on this side, potentially. I could also just upgrade here. I guess we're only adding one unit this round, but let's upgrade and we'll add a missile here. That lone actually hurt really bad. Yeah, and mechanical rage on their sledges. I wonder if I want, like, range enhancement. Alright, well, goes to show, never experiment. Yeah, I need to shield this missile as well, because it's getting them so much value. And I should also be just selling these flanking crawler units. It's just feeding their sledges XP. On the other hand, the explosive Mustangs are going to do a lot in terms of clearing their chaff. And then we'll see if our steel balls can lock onto their tank units. You get energy absorption on the steel balls next round. Because if those can stay alive, we'll be in much better shape. Alright, we're making something happen with our explosive damage Mustangs here. They're going to get the turret. But hopefully we'll have cleared these units by the time the tower goes down. Alright, the tower went down just in time for this engagement, so we're losing this round again. Do they have... They don't have EMP on their sledges. So... let me just skip this again, I think. We don't have any cooldowns for Skill Specialist. And I have several things I want to buy this round. Here, I'm going to go with another Mustang and another Steel Ball unit on this side. And I want the Mustangs to be targeting the Fangs right off the beginning. This Steel Ball unit will tank a bit. I'm going to place a shield here to block this missile, ideally. Level this unit up, and then I can add in one more steel ball unit, maybe columned on this side. Try to start having this flank work a little better. Can I missile these sledges, maybe? If I place a missile out here, will it hit... So I can't place it quite there. I could put it in the forward corner. I'm not sure if it would hit the sledges or the fangs if I do this. So let's just kill maybe just the central unit of fangs with a missile, and then we'll get our 2 upgrades. Alright, good. So we at least blocked that. They went for hackers. Makes perfect sense. That's a natural counter to steel balls. Notably, they don't really have a way to shoot up right now, so I could add in some phoenixes. Or potentially overlords. These hackers are going to get so much value because they have so much chaff clear already. I wonder if will range enhancement make my steel balls not get hit? Let's see. I could add in shielded fangs in the front, maybe. Let's get Lightning Storm, and we'll try to storm all their hackers. And then, yeah, probably air units. So we're going to go with phoenixes. I could actually flank with some phoenixes or wasps on this side. Are wasps or phoenixes better here? I think flanking wasps is going to be the way to go. So let's flank on either side with some wasps. Level my units. And then I'm going to add in a layer of fangs in the front here to try to tank their hacker fire. Alright, so they've gone for shields. Extended range hackers makes perfect sense as well. We should win this round, of course, because they have no way to shoot up other than their fangs, which are dying early. Although the Lightning Storm is going to kill a bunch of my own units. So the front line actually went a little better for us that round. And then maybe I can add in overlords in addition to these wasps. Give my units the photon. What killed... Okay, they had a couple crawlers kill my tower, and those just came in from the back there. So yeah, the front line actually went a little better this round just because of the extra levels on my steel balls. They were a little harder to hack. Alright, so we lived. Here we're going to go with probably shield airdrop. We'll just airdrop in a shield here. I could also go for some kind of shielded unit, like hackers of my own actually might be pretty good. If I go for hacker shields, then that will block their hacker shots. They have to do something to answer these wasps, so let's get jump drive and move them. And we'll just have them come in here. So do I go for overlords or hackers here? Also interesting is Vulcans, just to clear all their chaff really quickly. But I think best is going to be overlords. They really don't have a lot of ways to shoot up right now. We can add in some overlords in here and have them... Alright, we don't have enough for the photon emission currently, so we'll have to do a lone. photon emission my units. Get range and speed. And drop a shield. And we're kind of just hoping for the best at this point. Alright, so they've gone for anti-air Mustangs. Very sensible. Their shields, of course, are not going to do a ton because we have just all steel balls everywhere. But now their hackers are targeting my steel balls, so this game is probably over. We're breaking through in the center a little bit. But yeah, we've just got the one Overlord left. Didn't overwhelm the hackers enough. Although they currently again have no way to shoot up left except for this one marksman, so can my Overlord kill the marksman? Before... Alright, one more shot, there we go. Alright, so we got that guy, we've got these three Mustangs. So the Overlords are going to get there, it looks like. The level 2 hackers doing a lot of work here. So I could get ground cannons on my Overlords. To clear through their stuff. Do we want senior attack specialist? Yeah, probably. That will help us clear through a lot of stuff more quickly. And we get Overlord, Overlord. Then I can either do Wasp summoning, although they already have anti-air Mustangs. So we will... Oh, we can't do 2 Overlords and ground cannons. That is definitely unfortunate. Let me take a loan, and we'll do this and this. I can't level that Overlord, so I will level this central steel ball unit. A lot of my units with extra levels that we're not currently getting any value out of. My opponent should definitely have time to react to what we're doing here. The AA Mustangs, though, are not typically very good against Overlords specifically. Because Overlords will just kill them all. Alright, so we broke through on the flank. They're still hacking all my steel balls. Yeah, I think the answer, the AA Mustang answer to these Overlords was a real error from my opponent. Because it just takes them so long to kill Overlords. You really need Phoenix or... Oh, did we get there? No, we're... Alright, this one's getting tense. Definitely don't want mass-produced Overlord. Let's go for Incendiary Bomb and clear through a bunch of their Mustangs. That will be a huge edge for us. Assuming that we can place it where it will work. They've gone for extended range as well. So let's go with this at the back here. Try to clear through a bunch of their Mustangs. And then I think we're just going for more boats. We'll get Overlord Artillery and 2 more Overlords. Can't place that there, but we can put it actually just next to the other one. That one wouldn't be in range, so yeah, I guess we're just going for another frontline Overlord over here. Then I can add in some more fangs, more crawlers. We're definitely going for this. And these temporary ones, I should go for the oil bomb, actually. Alright, so we've got Sticky Oil to clear through their backline. Sticky Oil and Incendiary to clear through their backline, and we have a ton of Overlords, and we're just hoping for the best here. Looks like our flame should work. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it didn't ignite. And actually, their units moved up too far for it to hit them. So, very bad placement of the fire by me. We are breaking through on this flank, though, and our Overlord ground cannons means we're clearing through our own units, our own hacked units, and their sledgehammers much quicker. The Phoenix is, of course, a good addition by the opponent, but we got there with the Overlords. I was super not expecting to win this game, so that one feels good. Dang, great game by my opponent, and the late Overlord transition worked really well. Glad we had the 500 health to do it. Alright, I think those two games are going to do it for this video, because we're at a pretty good length, I think. But let's take a look at my MMR now, see if we actually cracked the top 200 off of that one. 2024 MMR, and let's take a look at the leaderboard. Come on, let me out. 105, but we'll give it a second to update. Alright, so 2024 will place us right in at number 98. So just cracked the top 200, or top 100 in North America. And in the world, that would place us at 2024, doesn't quite crack the top 200. So we're at 297, it looks like. Yeah, let me see if it updated. So 98th in North America and 227th in the world. Or 297th in the world. Feeling really good about that. As always, my friends, if you've enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and thank you for watching even if you didn't enjoy the video. And if you made it this far, of course, please feel free to leave a comment to please the algorithm, and subscribe to my channel for more Mechabellum and more of other strategy game content. Cheers, folks. GG.